Hey, what's up guys, I'm Matt here, and in today's video I'm gonna be showing you how to install macOS Monterey, macOS Big Sur or any unsupported macOS version on your MacBook. So watch the video till the end if you want everything to go smoothly, and if you're new here then make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if it turns out to help you and you're able to install macOS Monterey or any other macOS version, then make sure to hit that like button. And if you face any difficulty, then let me know in the comment section below, and you can also reach me out on Twitter if you face any issue. So without any further delay, let's get right into it and start the process. So before we start, let's make sure that we have everything we need. Let's talk about the system requirements, the recommended system requirements, and the things you will need. First of all, I would recommend you that you are at least using MacBook Pro 2012 or later, and it has 8 gigs or more RAM, and it is using SSD instead of hard drive. You will need 2 USB flash drives for this video, one for creating a macOS installer of macOS Monterey, and another one for creating the EFI partition, which you will be required to boot into another boot options menu, where you will be able to boot into the install macOS Monterey application. For this video, I am using 16 gigs of RAM. I'm gonna be using my SSD for macOS Monterey installation later after I'm done with editing this video. But for this video, I am going with external hard drive, which is placed in the place of CD-ROM in my MacBook Pro mid 2012. So just remember that the better the specs, the smoother will be the experience in the macOS Monterey. So let's get right into it and download the required files and start the process. So we will only need 2 files to complete this whole process. First of all, we will need the install assistant package file of the macOS version you are going with. In this video, I am going with macOS Monterey. And secondly, you will need the OpenCore patcher application. So first of all, let's run the install assistant package file. Click on continue, and then you will have to choose the disk you are currently on. Right now I am using the macOS Mojave on this drive. I also have macOS Mojave installed on another drive, but I'm gonna have to go with the one I am currently on. Click on continue, then click on install. You will have to enter your lock screen password, then press enter, and it will just take a few seconds to install the application. Here it is. Click on close, and then if you go to applications, here you can see the install macOS Monterey application is here. Then unzip the OpenCore patcher application, double click to open it. So it is an app downloaded from the internet. Click on open again in order to open it. And also make sure that in settings and system preferences and security and privacy, you need to have this option enabled, App Store and identify developers, otherwise it might not even let you install it. So close it. So the OpenCore legacy patcher application has opened. First of all, we'll have to create the macOS installer. So click here and also connect your USB flash drive, which has at least 16 gigs of storage. And here there are 2 options: download macOS installer and use existing macOS installer. So we have the install macOS Monterey installer already, so click on use existing macOS installer. I also have Mojave, as you can see here, so I'm gonna select Monterey for this video, and then you'll have to select the USB flash drive you want to install it on. I have installed it on this USB flash drive, which has 16 gigs of storage. You will have to select it, and then it will ask you for the password. So I'm not gonna waste time because I've already installed it. So I'm gonna click on cancel, and your USB drive will be ready when it's finished. If you have a good USB flash drive, it will take around 20 minutes. But if you have a slower USB drive, then it will take around 40 to 50 minutes. Click on return to main menu, and the second step is to build and install OpenCore. So click here and then click on build OpenCore. So we're gonna be using it to boot into the EFI partition, which will allow us to boot into the install macOS Monterey application when we will restart holding the options key, because you cannot directly boot into this USB flash drive because macOS Monterey is not supported by this MacBook. Click on install open core then, and then you will have to select your second USB flash drive. In my case it's this one, and I'm gonna select either of the partition. I'm gonna be going with EFI, this one, and then you will have to enter your lock screen password again and click on OK. So give it its time. It's the last thing we need to do right now, and so it is done. Now we're gonna restart and boot into the boot options, where first we will boot into the EFI partition, and after that we're gonna have to boot into the install macOS Monterey application in order to install it on our MacBook, which is unsupported. So I'm gonna close it. So now I'm restarting my MacBook Pro. So when the screen goes blank, I'm gonna press and hold the options key until the boot options menu show up. After that, I will have to select EFI boot and press enter in order to boot into it, and then I'll have to select install macOS Monterey, as you can see on your screens. After that, it's gonna take around 4 to 5 minutes, and then we'll be continuing the process. Finally, we will land on this screen. Here you will have to select the drive you are installing macOS Monterey on. I'm installing it on my external drive, so I'll select it. Here I have installed macOS Mojave on other partition, so I will have to log in order to unlock the disk. I'm gonna enter my password. So here I would recommend you to go to disk utility and erase the partition you are installing macOS on, because a fresh start is always a great start. What you say? So here I have selected the drive I'm gonna be installing macOS Monterey on, and erase it. The format should be macOS Extended Journal. So when it's done, click on done, and after that quit disk utility. Select install macOS Monterey. Here you'll have to click on continue, click on agree, and click on agree again. Here you will have to select the drive you are installing macOS Monterey on. Make sure you select the right one. I'm gonna click on continue, and finally the process will start. So after that, this screen will take around 15 to 20 minutes to complete, and when it's done, your MacBook will restart about 3 to 4 times. So I'm gonna skip to the part where we reach the setup screen. So once I reach here, I'm gonna quickly set it up, and then we'll move towards the last part, which is the post installation part of this tutorial. So finally we will be in the macOS Monterey. Now the final thing left to do is to reboot or restart whenever you want into macOS Monterey without having to use the USB flash drive. So for that, you will have to open OpenCore Patcher application again, and here you will have to click on build and install OpenCore, then click on build OpenCore, and after that click on install OpenCore, and then you will have to select your hard drive or SSD on which you have installed macOS Monterey. In my case it is the 1 TB hard drive. I'm gonna select it and then select it again. Then I'll have to enter my login password. So now it's done. After that you can restart whenever you want directly into macOS Monterey without having to use a USB flash drive. And the final thing is post-install root patch. Click here, then click on start root patching. Then you will have to relaunch it as root. Click on yes, and then enter your login password. So now it has relaunched as root. Then click on post-install root patch again, and click on start root patching. Now it's downloading the binaries, so just let it finish its job. So now it is done. So now we'll have to return to the main menu and you can quit the application in Finder, and in order for the patches to take effect, you will have to restart your MacBook. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So now my MacBook has turned on after the root patches and it is feeling a lot smoother after that. Before I was not even able to use Finder smoothly, but now it's working really smoothly, as you can see here, and the animations are really smooth. And also my external display wasn't working. I'm using the HDMI cable and it was not working before, but after the root patches it is finally working. So it is one of the most important steps in this tutorial, so make sure you follow this step to get a smoother experience of macOS Monterey on your older MacBooks. So guys, this is all from today's video. I hope that this tutorial was easy to follow and understand, and you will be able to install macOS Monterey quite easily and smoothly. But still, if you face any issue, then make sure to let me know in the comment section below. You can also reach me out on Twitter as mentioned before. If this helped you out, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, this is iMatt. Peace out.